Hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I've got a pretty handy little tool for you. It is a 3-in-1 silicone caulking tool. You can see it right here. Let's just dive right into it. I think it's a handy tool because I actually use stuff like this, and which is pretty cool is I'm going to be using this for something that I need to do very soon. And here is the tool. Let's see what's inside the packages. And you also get this guy right here, which is pretty nice. This guy right here is the scan with the Amazon app to learn more. Download the Amazon app if you want to get here, but that's also some product packaging. You get a caulking tool here, user manual. It's very simple. It tells you what you need to use the product for. You'll look at other videos and you'll see later on in my video when I do this, but what is pretty cool is that it is a 3-in-1 tool. The main intent for this tool right here, if you look down here, it's still got this blue protective covering. The intent is to go into a corner of something and dig this in, as an example in here, and you dig out your grout. And it's meant to be just the proper angle so that you can reach in and pull out the grout. The back side of this is if you have to do it for some reason, you need to get back and scooch into something because you can't get it forward. So if you want to scooch in and pull it backwards, rip it out, perfectly good in removing that adhesive, that caulk, whatever it is that's already pre-existing. Now what's great about this guy is you get replacements for these, but they look like a razor blade. The intent of them is that they are to look like a razor blade. They're just a little plastic prying tool. And you get multiples of these because you're surely going to be denting these at some point in time when you're scraping off certain material and you just want to use plastic because you use these, which are razor blades. If you use these, you may damage the glass or the surface. Maybe you're trying to scrape something off of a piece of aluminum, or you're trying to scrape off something that's got a nice surface built into it. This guy just snaps into place, so you can use it to scrape off some material, and it's plastic so it doesn't damage the surface that you're working with. If you're just straight up glass or something, or you're somewhere where you're not worried about the material itself, then you can break out one of these razor blades and put it in place here and scrape it off the glass. Usually that's what it's for, is for glass. You have another bag here, which is really also quite helpful. It's different bevels. They're a rubberized material and they flex. Their intent is to be placed on this guy, and this is the third part. So you have your corner grout remover. You have your scraper where you scrape off the excess grout material. Not grout, I would say more like a silicone, right? Silicone removal. So you can scrape your glass or scrape your material to get the rest of the silicone off with this here. This, on the other hand, is you pop it into place, and it is for the opposite. And I say opposite meaning is now this guy will actually, you'll go in with your caulk gun and you'll lay a bead of caulk. Then you'll take this guy in here and you'll fit it into the corner and run it across. And in that, you'll run it across in however way you want to, and it will bevel out. And what it will do is in the end, this will push in the right amount of caulk into the corner, and the rest of it will be pulled out with this tool. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead. Let me show you how I use it. All right, well, let me apologize ahead of time if this is a little bit echoey, but here we are. All right, so what we have along here, all along this section here, is moldy and leaking caulking seal that I put in some time ago. So we're gonna go ahead and remove it. What's cool is you can use this tool, either the back by pulling or in the front by pushing. In the front, you can go like so. Look at that, it does a pretty good clean job. Now, the reverse can be said. That is unbelievable. Here, using this, look at this little mini razor blade. It's not a razor blade, it's a piece of plastic, but it does a good job of peeling off that extra material. This portion of the tool you fling out, and instead of using the blade, you're going to use this corner. So that was the 3-in-1 tool. I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.